Hell of a way for Sonata to get on the board. I'm John Redland with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 30 Night 8 event B block action. The Monday and Tuesday events will be combined into one review as I'm going to be very busy Monday, and then I'm going to be too tired afterwards to basically get up an individual review. I do apologize for that, and I will be for sure reviewing the A block, B block, and the finals live, later in October. And thank you guys very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. So as for this show, I enjoyed the main event. I actually enjoyed the opening match as well. One match didn't really, click with me, and one match was shockingly quick, and I'm not exactly sure why. I kind of like the venue. It's cool. I think it's a basketball venue or a volleyball venue. Whatever sports they play over there in Japan, I actually honestly don't know. Gabriel Kidd and Yota Tsuji. Nice mat wrestling, good submission work. Kidd yelled a lot. Ask him, ref. And we get some good Boston Crab exchanges, and I was really surprised it went to a time limit draw. But I'm like, you know what? I'm all for it if this leads to a rubber match and it leads to maybe them being given 5 more minutes, and I'm all for it. But honestly, it was a good time limit draw match. They did what they could, and both these guys are going to be big stars in the future. Then we get Yano and Juice. Come on, no you come on, no you come on. Shut up, no you shut up. Usual Yano antics, and Juice getting his legs taped up and almost getting beat, almost getting counted out. But nope, in the end, he would somehow manage to unwrap his legs because Yano left the roll on there, and then would hit the left hand and get the most devastating maneuver in all of professional wrestling, the surprise roll-up 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Juice gets the victory over Yano, handing Yano his first loss, which certainly wasn't that bad. And actually, by the time this event was done, nobody is undefeated. Somebody has taken a loss, which actually isn't the worst thing in the world. You don't get somebody going up like, say 5-0, 6-0, stuff like that, and then you get, you get to where like, okay, somebody's got to lose. Now you kind of have it at an even playing field. And Goto versus ZSJ. I like how it started, and then it was over in a flash. Goto must really be injured or something, or they just decided to pull out a shocking win because he does have that tape on his shoulder. And hopefully he is okay, or maybe he wasn't. I'm not really sure what the reason was. But the bridge pin, 1, 2, 3, it was over in like 2, maybe 3 minutes. Zack Sabre Jr. gained the victory. I mean, I'm not against that. I figured he'd beat Goto, but fucking hell, that was quick. And then Yoshihashi versus Tanahashi. A lot of Hashi in this. I wanted to like this more than I did. Now, this wasn't bad, but just Yoshihashi, who is a good wrestler, just the way he's been presented, just watching him try to be competitive, even with a diminished ace, and Tanahashi is a diminished ace, it was good. It was good for what it was. It went on a little bit too long, though. The high fly flow got countered, which actually was a pretty good move. And then, it was a nice strike battle. The butterfly lock got locked on forever, seemingly forever. And we get more counters, some good stuff, and then we get aces high, and then high fly flow 1, 2, 3. So thank fuck Tanahashi won. I feel bad because I don't hate Yoshihashi. I just don't have any desire to see him really go far in this tournament. He's a good tag team wrestler. Just as a singles wrestler, hey, this ain't that match he had with Kenta when they were, at that U.S. show. Sweet Christ, that wasn't good. And then we get Kenta versus Evil with Dick Togo. Boy, who can out-heel the other? Look, I'm sick of the Bullet Club antics. I just am. I'm sick of the heel antics. I'm sick of the interference stuff because it's repetitive. And it's repetitive no matter what company it is. It just, honestly, it is what it is, though. I mean, no too sweet for Kenta. So Kenta was obviously upset. We get some chair usage outside. And then Kenta, gets countered Dick with the pullout. And yes, I intentionally said that just to see how people would react. And then we get more strikes late, in which actually there were some good points in this. There was a bit of good among the slowness of this match. I didn't expect these guys to do head scissors and go do cartwheels and go 100 miles an hour, but just at times I'm like, okay, there's a pacing that you can have here, and the pacing was kind of Eventually, interference, low blow, everything is evil, 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, evil gets 2 more points. Then we get Sonata versus Tetsuya Naito. LIJ explodes! I actually pretty much knew that Sonata was going to have to win here because otherwise Naito was going to go up so high on everybody else with people that he'd beaten, and Sonata had no points, so Sonata had to win here. I will say that even though this is like 27, 28 minutes or close to it, could have shaved off a couple minutes. I get what they were doing. Sometimes some of these matches get, the one that Sonata had with Okada last year in the G1, that made sense to almost go 30 minutes. And Naito is the current champion. I get it. But there are times where you could just extend things just for the sake of it, and it's a little bit much. That being said, good, good tactics by Naito. Even though he respects Sonata, he feels Sonata's beneath him. Sonata, when he actually tries, and holy fuck did he try, and did he do good shit in this match, Sonata's really fun to watch. The neck breaker, just, cracking Naito's neck on his knee off the top, that was a little bit ow. And then strikes, and it picks up, and we get some good stuff. We get a swing and a skull end, we get a missed moonsault, get a Destino variation for 2, and it looks like Naito's going to get the victory. And then no, one moonsault to the back, and then one moonsault to the front. 1, 2, 3. And Sonata gets the victory and goes up, with 2 points. So now let's get to the point. What did you guys think of the event? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of the tournament so far? I think it's been a pretty good tournament despite the interference in a few matches I haven't enjoyed. So we get Juice Robinson with 6, Yoshihashi with 2, Toru Yano with 6, Sonata with 2, Goto with 2, Kenta with 4, Zack Sabre Jr. with 4, Evil with 4, Tanahashi with 4, and Tetsuya Naito with 6. So there we go. It's going to be a lot of fun, but once again, in case you missed the very beginning, Monday and Tuesday events will be combined into one review, possibly the Wednesday and Thursday events as well. I'm trying to remember, the events in my head, but I will be trying to do as many individual reviews as possible and live reviews of the 16th, 17th, and 18th, because I can't miss live tweeting the finals. Anyway, agree, disagree, what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.